Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. We are well underway to our last Taurus eclipse in this Taurus Scorpio axis coming up this Saturday. Powerful, I was going to say intervention. I guess it could be a powerful intervention for many of us as we are embarking on some great changes. Wrapping up the Libra energy, the sun moves into Scorpio tomorrow as I'm doing this reading. Whenever you find the video, if it resonates, it's for you. However, yeah, we are definitely finding new ways to love ourselves, have more loving, harmonious relationships, not only with ourselves, but with others, and getting a great glimpse as to what it is we need to leave behind and what brilliant, bright future we are moving into. All right, so this is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Taurus. Please keep in mind these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you. Most likely the message is not for you. Check with your moon sign, your rising sign, or any of the other zodiac that stand out to you, as we do have all 12 zodiac archetypes working throughout us, within us, and around us at all times. So Taurus, let's tap into your energy. What are the messages for Taurus, please? Thank you. I don't think I've seen this card yet. According to Greek mythology, humans were originally created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and a head with 2 faces. Fearing their power, Zeus split them into 2 separate beings, condemning them to spend their lives in search of their other half. Plato's The Symposium. Interesting, Taurus. Have you been in search of your other half? Let's see. Let's see where we're going with that one. Very interesting. And this could just be the other half within you. I know that we're getting a good look at the characters that we've played, our ego's involvement, the stories that have been built from our entire lifetime, and the beautiful neuro pathways that these stories have carved out in our brains, which, you know, it's up to us whether we're going to believe them to be true or not, but they certainly will reflect back to us through our relationships with others. If we are not loving ourselves, if we are criticizing ourselves, if we are condemning ourselves, judging others, we're going to see it, we're going to feel it, we're going to experience it. But let's see what the message is for you, Taurus. Getting deep this week. Wow. All right. First card out, organization. Where are we going with that? Beauty. Legacy. Magic. Compassion. I feel like this has a lot to do with and Mercury's in a square to Pluto this week. So we are really getting a good check as our mental activity is it's at a peak, but this time we get to actually check ourselves. Are you organizing your thoughts better? What stories, what is it that you're telling yourself about yourself? Catch yourself when you're criticizing. But I don't see this. I see that you're really getting your mental activity, your thoughts in check. And you know, this lunar eclipse is in your sign, Taurus. Yeah. Tapping into the beauty of yourself, the beauty of life in general. Understanding that, you know, where the magic lies is through the heart, through love and compassion of self and of all life forms here on earth. There's definitely a legacy here involved that you are living out. We have intuition below that. So it seems, Taurus, whoever I'm reading for right here, was busted through to the other side of your own self. It's almost like you had been split into two different versions of you that are coming back into wholeness. Let's tap a little deeper into that. Tell me about organization for Taurus, please. We don't get to these understandings and realizations and newfound wisdom without going through our own pain and darkness and trauma fully, only to rise above out of it so that we can see ourselves and life in general in a higher perspective. Tell me about organization for Taurus, please. Why is organization out here? Thank you. We have the Sun and the Five of Cups. I see that the Sun is reflecting. The Sun reflects you. This reflects also the aspect of you that is linked to innocence, joy, happiness, playfulness. And the Five of Cups is what has been lost. Sadness, grief, despair even. So you're kind of shining. It's highlighting to you where these, it's not that they didn't happen, but I feel that you're really picking up that I'm actually still carrying this grief with me. And in order for me to feel it truly happy and joyful and tap into my inner child and my intuition and just the innocence of life and the beauty of life in general, I've got to drop this story. I've got to let this go. This grief, this sadness, this loss must go. Now in the traditional tarot, the Five of Cups, only 3 cups have spilled and 2 are still standing. Yet in this one, all the cups are spilled. It seems as though you were looking at everything that had been lost and had no ability to tap into, and this is the past, tap into what was still there. What love, what emotion, what beauty was still there, present in your life. Yeah, I don't feel like your emotions are really set on that anymore. This is a deep realization. A shift in your emotional body, which shifts your mental, or vice versa. Something in the brain has shifted or changed, and it's shifting the focus of how you feel. Because they're linked, they're connected. The brain's like the computer, but the heart, the Hermit. So you have, okay. Oh, yeah. Let's go through this here. You had really gone through some tough times. Carried a heavy load with you for a long time, Taurus. And the universe is like, how long are you going to carry all that baggage, Taurus? How long? You got to the point where you're on your knees and you cannot go any further. That's when your brain finally tapped out. It's like, time out. Can't go any further, right? Must analyze. What am I carrying with me? Taking time to yourself to really get a deeper insight on your inner world, your inner psyche, your feelings, your intuition. And there's beauty there. There's beauty there. There's healing there from the star. There's newfound hope. Princess of Swords and Princess of Cups. So you're rising out of this heaviness. We have the Chariot below that. Moving forward, rising out of this heaviness, rising above to newfound clarity, able to see yourself and your perspective, your mindset from a bird's eye view, the hawk. This is clear thinking. And the Princess of Cups is emotional awareness, mind and body. You're in tune, and there's magic there. You're really being much more compassionate towards yourself, towards your journey, towards life itself. Wow. It's a big change. Big change. And sometimes we really have to hit our own rock bottom in one way, shape, or form, where we can no longer maneuver and go about life the way we had been, because it's just too heavy. It's too much. It's too much to carry. I just can't go forward this way. Something's got to change. And it is. Yeah. Got Hierophant. Good. Four of Swords. Good, good. All right, just kind of confirming here. We have the moon. So under the spell of the moon, which only illuminates so much, we can see much more when the sun's out than when the moon is out. But it's interesting to see the multiple heads and faces on this character and the dog, as opposed to this Plato's Symposium. We do have multiple facets to ourselves, and sometimes certain aspects of ourselves remain hidden in the subconscious. They remain hidden from us, but others can see. This is what you're learning about. You're starting to see these other aspects of yourself, and it's important to right now it seems as though you've come to a place of stillness, a place of meditation, a place of contemplation, where the mind can kind of recalculate, recompute. We've got the Hermit, the Four of Swords. So this is definitely processing time for you, processing time. And while you are processing, it is also enabling you to finally release and walk away, move away from those heavy emotions that were under the spell of the moon. Oh, I got the chills. All right, Taurus. Let's get you some advice here, because I see that you're really going through this process, and it is a beautiful aspect. That it's really not that you're in search of another person that's been split from you. You had been in search of all the fragmented parts of yourself that had been split off. They didn't go anywhere, but they were in the back. They were in the blind spots. They were in the subconscious. And they're starting to come to the light of consciousness now. Conscious awareness. And that is a journey to be in search of our soul self. But first, we've got to lighten the load. We've got to let go of that which holds us. It's the ego. It's like, this is the story, and this is the only story that we're going with. And usually that story is the trauma and the pain, and then you just keep carrying that with you. I just got a hot flash. You keep carrying the pain and the trauma and that story with you, and it's like you're not getting anywhere. You're just feeling heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier until it's just like, I surrender. I surrender. I cannot do this anymore. Chariot below that, by the way. So we're going to get you some advice, Taurus. This is quite the whirlwind change, time of change for us all. It's beautiful though. And I see that you have really made a lot of progress here. If you're liking this video so far, please don't forget to click the like button below the video. I appreciate all of you who do. And feel free to comment. I love to read all your comments. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. Okay, Taurus, get you some advice here from Native Spirit. Thank you. Oh, we've got 2. Okay. We have Grandfather Sky. So we have the moon again. And we have Sacred Mountain. Let's start with Grandfather Sky. This is your time to reach for the sky. Expansive energy, vitality, health, healing, and passion. These qualities are expanding in your life. The sky's the limit. You are a healer and a channel for the life force of the universe. Your ability to sense energy fields is increasing dramatically. Be prepared to soar to new heights. Your native spirit wants you to know when you receive the Grandfather Sky card, you're entering into an expansive cycle. Do not hold back and repress what you feel. Your body and spirit will become drained. If you strive to meet everyone's expectations but forget to honor your own needs, your energy field becomes dull. If you allow your emotions and needs the freedom to be spontaneously expressed, waves of incredible energy will expand inside of you. Running on your own resources, it's easy to become drained. However, letting the divine light of the Creator flow through you easily replenishes your soul. Wow. Yeah. And I see that you've really gotten to the point where you're like so drained. But I have to, every time I pick that up, it's like, but show Taurus the chariot. Moving beyond that, moving forward. All right, let's read Sacred Mountain. Okay. Be still and take the time to move into the silent place within yourself. Locate your internal source of power. Meditate. Wait. Do not move forward until it feels right. Surrender to stillness. Do not take action. If you observe rather than react, you claim your power. Your native spirit wants you to know, from the vantage point of the sacred mountain, your power grows. In silence, you'll find your sacred witness. It is the dwelling place of your soul. In peace, seek and discover your truth. Move past the bustle and clatter of life into sweet quietude. If you're in pain, don't lash out. Go into it until you find the source so that it can be healed. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of stress, urgency, and emergency. Your power is born in silence. This peace gives birth to your serenity. Seek solitude to listen to the voice of your higher self and awaken your inner wisdom. Yeah, and that's exactly, we've got the Hermit and the Four of Swords, and that is your advice, Taurus, is to continue to go within, to continue to seek solitude, to continue, I can't pick it up, to continue to release that which has been causing you pain and suffering internally. Cry if you need to, release, let it out. There's great wisdom here, and you are being guided through this period of time. So that is what I have for you. Wow, Taurus, that is the message that I have for you this week. I hope that you found this helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.